Sorry. And we're underway here in Luanda. First possession to Guinea in this World Cup qualifier between Cape Verde and Guinea. Early shot is good. That will settle some nerves for sure. Conde draining the three ball unbelievably, only shooting 14% from outside prior to today's game. So an exciting start for Guinea. Almeida gives it up to Conde, and Guinea will bring it back the other way. Diaby goes inside, off the glass, and two tough plays to start the game for Guinea. I said in the build-up, no pressure on them. They can relax and play their game. That will remain Cape Verde ball. Just couldn't quite come away with the score. Almeida trying to shake at the top, skips it to the weak side, but it's intercepted. This time, Dramé. Oh, swatted away, batted off the glass. Qualifiers. Pavash now goes to the wing to Qualifiers. Goes inside and just flies high, draws the foul. Anderson, Qualifiers. Goes in, goes strong, draws the foul, stays with the play. Will go to the free throw line for the bonus as Diaby picks up his first foul. And Qualifiers only taking part in his second qualifier, had 15 in the first against Nigeria. Gets out early here in the second. Diaby comes back to C. Double team comes out. Is that the disruption that Guinea needed? Baseline drive, kicks it to Dramé. Oh, now's another three. Guinea look cool, calm and composed here in the early goings. 8 points in under 2 minutes for Guinea. Do bear in mind they're averaging under 64 points a game. They are not a high-scoring team. Well, they weren't. They are now, though. Qualifiers moves it to the side. Goes into the low post now, and big man looked to go to work, but Womsch has it knocked away. Oh, out in transition. Good defense, though, by Cape Verde. Kaba gets the score. Guinea double digits already, and now a 7-point lead here in... Oh, and the steal. Oh, my goodness, what a rejection. Great defense by Almeida. Meets him on the top floor. And Almeida looks to steal it away. Steps out of bounds, though. Wow. What a play by Ivan Almeida. Let's have a look at the replay. Look at him chase him down. Oh, wow. That is huge. Abdoulaye C was going up strong, and Almeida said, I'm afraid not. Access restricted. C now looking to shape up, pulls up. Off right with that shot, but it clips the iron. So they're going to get a fresh 14, or are they? Coach Zečević said it caught the side of the ring. He's not happy. It's going to be a shot clock violation, though, I think. It will be a shot clock violation, so a turnover. And Cape Verde will come away with it. Coach Zečević more than aware that every possession, every opportunity could be huge for Guinea in this game. Mendonça has to hand it away, but it's stolen again. And they've been loose so far, Cape Verde in the possession. Foul's going to be called. Kevin Gomes called for the foul. That will send Sheikh Conde to the free throw line again. And Condé really had one intention in his mind. Just draw the foul, and he managed to do that. Gomes with his first foul. As we see Mendes head to the bench, Xavier come into the game in his place. The whip of the net is all we hear for Condé. Certainly a veteran player. He's had some big games in these qualifiers. Can't get the second to go, though. Rebound falls for Correa. Mendonça goes to the wing now to Bettino Gomes. He loses the handle and another turnover. This is unlike Cape Verde. However, that said, they have struggled in some games to protect possession, averaging almost 20 turnovers a game. A little running right-hander there from Kaba. Kaba up to 4 points now. Stolen away, Cape Verde almost with another turnover. As I say, they're averaging almost 20 turnovers a game. That could be costly for them. They've had 8 turnovers, and we're not even 4 minutes into the game here. If Guinea continue to apply that pressure, as we see Cheikh Condé head to the bench. Long shot from Cape Verde is no good, and they've only scored 3 points in the opening 4 minutes. Oh, and an easy drive to the basket for Diaby. Cape Verde really struggling with the pressure. Another turnover as Almeida, this time with the offensive foul. An illegal screen. And Cape Verde's game plan has completely fallen apart. Timeout has been called here by coach Juwada, as he knows he needs to get them back on track and get them back on track quickly. We're going to head into this huddle and hear what coach has to say.
Ei, onde é que está a vir essa ansiedade, pá? Não vos estou a conhecer. Estão com medo, não estão a correr, não estão a bloquear. Eles estão mais rápidos, estão mais inteligentes, estão o meio está passivo. Que brincadeira é essa, gente? Temos de ser agressivos. Onde é que está a nossa agressividade? Ei, vamos mudar o ataque para flexione. Flexione. Cá atrás, Fidel. Ei, toma atenção. Fidel, Jeff, Beto, Anderson e Ivan. Vamos mudar para 2-3. Ei, defendemos o homem até lá embaixo 2-3. Anderson um dos lados, Ivan do outro. Ei, vamos lá embora, cuidado. Positivos, até fim. Isso não é nada. É só 4 minutos no jogo ainda. É só 4 minutos no jogo. Boa noite.
Coach Juwada there, just reading a little bit of the riot act to his team, and understandably so as well. They've turned the ball over 9 times in 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Guinea, yes, they've applied pressure, that's for sure. They've played some good on-ball defense, but you feel that Cape Verde just aren't locked in on this game just yet. Guinea will have possession as we start up again. They lead by 12. Cape Verde now dropping into a 3-2 zone. That's a poor pass from Dramé. Xavier wide open for 3. He's right to take the shot. Just didn't execute. He's shooting 33% in the qualifiers from outside. Foul's going to be called. That one on Mendonça. And the Cape Verde players are getting frustrated with the officials, but it's completely unnecessary. It's all their own doing. It's the right call. Ripped across his arm. Ball inbounded. Guinea go again. Soft right hand. hand is soft enough. Mara this time getting into the act. He's just checked into the game, his first shot and his first points. Javier almost loses the handle, but a nifty bit of work, and he holds on to it. Almeida, step back, passes it. Lima, wide open, doesn't take it, drives inside and is fouled. See the foul there, absolutely. Right call by the officials. Mamburu Mara called for the reach in. First foul of the game for Guinea. Free ball goes up at the back of the iron, spits that one away. Almeida correctly guesses where the rebound will fall. This time it's Bettina Gomes that tries the three, and that's a wayward pass from Delaney. And Guinea starting to lose a little bit of the sheen they had early in the game, but they already have a 14-point lead, and coach Zečević will be very, very happy with what he sees so far. Still plenty for them to improve, but they've put Cape Verde fully on the back foot here in Luanda. Three ball is good. That will settle some nerves for Javier. The veteran will be glad to see that one drop, doubling Cape Verde's points total. Oh, and that's thrown away, stolen by Almeida. Nice pass inside, good defense though by Diaby, and by Abdoulaye C. He points that one to the stands. There's the first phase of good D, and C bats him away, tells him where to go. That one's gone to the stands, my man. Javier almost stolen away again. Mendonça, nice quick pass into the corner. Jumper's not there, and Lima's not going to be able to hold on to it, so it will be Guinea ball. Diaby, the 22-year-old, tasked with bringing it up over the half. That's had some big performances in these qualifiers, has played in 8. Nice pass inside, and the easy score for Abdoulaye C. Good spacing from Guinea, created the gaps for them to penetrate and to cut through. Gomes goes hard with the jumper. And Guinea still fully in control of this game with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Lob pass way too high. Had to jump out of the gym for that one. Rebound picked up though, and right to see what the call is on that. I think they're saying Almeida knocked it out of bounds. He was looking for the foul call. Let's have a look. There's the battle for the rebounds. Tough to see from that camera angle. Baseline ball for Diaby to put in. Puts it high for Kaba. He has it stripped away. Good interior defense there by Cape Verde. Javier, 2 threes for him early in this game. 37-year-old getting it done for his team. Trying to ignite their offense, which has been a little bit tough in this first quarter. Mara fakes the three, takes the three. Doesn't get it to go, though. Kaba will have to come out. Guinea spacing the floor very well right now, and they hit the 3-ball. Daouda Diaby hits the 3. Oh, quick hands, and the two-handed flush is the right way to finish that play off. Even Almeida. That is some fluid offense, and that's what we've come to expect almost from Cape Verde across these qualifiers. Some good, quick ball movement has enabled them to unlock a lot of the defenses they've gone against. Guinea's lead still at 11 though. Foul will be called on Mara. That's his second of the game. Interesting to see if coach Zečević decides to send him to the bench. Yeah, they are going to take him out. They don't want to lose him. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's that hesitation dribble just lured Mara in. He'll head to the bench now with 2 fouls. Cape Verde, though, can't get the score to go. Usman Arafan Kaba has come in. Has Drane. Oh, and the basket's good. Or is it? Let's see what the officials say. Mendonça's going to get called for the foul on Conde. No, they're going to say it was on the floor, so it'll be a sideline possession. Mendonça now will head to the bench. That's his second foul. Into the game comes Joel Almeida. Cape Verde dropping into that 3-2 zone. Javier almost having the steal. Oh, the pass is too hot to handle for Arafan Kaba. And the pass is way behind even Almeida. Neither team really flowing too easily in the last 2 or 3 minutes. It's become a little bit of a scrappy game, but the tone has been set and the challenge has been laid down for Cape Verde. In that first 4 or 5 minutes, Guinea really did look strong, found a rich vein of form, and that's why they hold an 11-point lead with just over a minute to play in the first quarter. Oh, but that's a poor pass from C. Javier. Oh, the putback. Two-handed throwdown. Bettino Gomes. Three is heavy. Guinea just struggling now offensively. The zone defense from Cape Verde has had the desired impact from their point of view. Joel Almeida, no good for the 3. And this will be the potentially final possession of this first quarter for Guinea. Oh, tip pass. That is a beautiful offense from Guinea. Quick hands, selfless play. Half court heave is no good. And what a blistering first quarter of basketball we've had here in Luanda. Take the form book, rip it up. It's Cape Verde 13, Guinea 24. Here are some of the stats from that first quarter. Guinea already 3 triples in the book for them. If they can light it up from outside today, they're in with a chance of the upset. Here are some of the top plays from that first quarter of action, and it was Guinea getting out early in this game that was really impressive. Both inside and out, they were putting on a show, and Cape Verde really just looked a little bit shell-shocked at the way Guinea had started. Their leading scorer is Dauda Diaby. He has 7 points, a steal and a block to his name already. 3 from 3 from the field. Just behind him is Sheikh Conde. He has 6 points, 2 boards, 2 rebounds, and 2 boards, 2 assists and 2 steals. As for Cape Verde, no player with more than 1 bucket to their name, with the exception of Javier. He's 2 from 4 from downtown for his 6 points, but really a little bit of a shock for Cape Verde in the first 10 minutes. And that is why they trail by 11 points after the first quarter. If you have your phones to hand, I definitely recommend you get them out now. Scan that QR code and go and download yourself the Courtside 1891 app. Stream schedules and scores. Definitely worth a subscribe if you like your live basketball from around the world. Second quarter action underway here in Luanda. World Cup qualifier between Cape Verde and Guinea. This is game day 10 in the Africa region as Cape Verde fight for a spot at the World Cup later this year. Little running layup there for Williams Tavash. That's a good way for Cape Verde to get their second quarter underway. They drop back into the 2-3 zone. It certainly slowed Guinea down, and this time it forces a turnover, much to the disgust of coach Zečević. Tavash now with the ball at the top. Goes to the corner. Almeida has to pass it away, but traveling violation is going to be called first, I think. Coach Juvoada will have wanted, particularly this game, to start well, set the tone for this qualification window. It hasn't. He's now going to test some of the resilience of his players, physically and mentally, to see if they're ready for the fight. Conde, that's a tough angle, almost behind the basket. Tavash will have to come back out. Almeida, no. Oh, no way. That's a big putback by Bettino Gomes again. It's almost taking the ceiling off every time he's going for the offensive boards. A little bit of acceleration from Tavash. Draws the foul. Guinea not happy. Tavash will head to the free throw line. 72% free throw shooter, Williams Tavash. Well, half Euro step almost to get himself through. Beautiful work there from the camera operator. Vane not happy with the call. He's going to check out of the game. In fact, no, it's a timeout by Guinea. Let's head into Coach Zečević's huddle, hear what he has to say.
With the ball. Spin. And here. Bebeto, fala écran ici. Et chaud et sortir. Viens ici. Tout. Ici. Passe immédiatement. C'est tout bon, arrive, fermez-toi en deux et passe la balle. OK? Let's go. Go. Allez. 1, 2, 3. Guinée.
You know how invested Coach Zečević is. You can just see it, his body language and his actual language. So driven to make this Guinea team successful. There's the Courtside 1891 QR code again. If you missed it last time, do scan that, jump onto that app. Indispensable is what I would describe that app. Both teams back to the floor. Cape Verde having the best of the first 90 seconds of this second quarter. As we see Tavash bring Guinea's lead down to just 6 now. A 5-0 start to this quarter for Cape Verde. That is exactly what Coach Juvoada wanted. Hits the second. And Guinea's lead is now just 5. And this zone defense from Cape Verde has been problematic for Guinea. The way they're set up at the moment is not going to beat this zone. Oh, nice offensive rebound. That kind of hustle will beat a zone, though. That kind of hustle will beat whatever defense you put in front of it. Tavares hands it away now. Joel Almeida looks to just bully his way inside, but he'll have to come back. Shoulder shake, kicks it out. Good ball movement here from Cape Verde. But no pot of gold at the end of the rainbow for that play. And the lob pass is a little heavy in the attempted catch from Delaney. He's just not up to scratch. Guinea's lead stays at 7. Just a little bit of sweat on the ball for the official wants cleaning off before we get underway again. Very humid atmosphere in the arena, as you would expect in Luanda. Angola will take to the floor later today as they face Uganda. Angola looking to try and book their place at the World Cup. Lima. The jumper doesn't go, and Cape Verde once again just really not running a team offense. When they do, they create some real strong, high percentage opportunities. When they rely on that one-on-one freestyle, it just doesn't work. And Guinea just keep barreling their way to the basket. This time, Usman Drame gets the score. Guinea's lead back to 9. Almeida goes hard to the basket, draws a lot of contact. Coronel with the O-board and the putback for the three-point play. Tell me the game isn't physical. Almeida thought he'd been fouled. Official no call. Coronel scoops up the rebound, goes strong, draws the foul. Chance of a three-point play here for Kevin Coronel. Guinea make the change. Back in the game comes Mara. He's on 2 fouls though, so he'll have to tread carefully. Coach Zečević won't want him picking up a third too quickly. Back in the game comes Mara. He's on 2 fouls though, so he'll have to tread carefully. Coach Zečević won't want him picking up a third too quickly. Coronel whips it through the bucket. And Guinea's lead once again trimmed to 6, but every time Cape Verde seem to draw a little bit closer, Guinea just have the ability to extend out again with a bit of a tough play close to the basket. And unbelievably, the zone defense from Cape Verde is just not limiting the interior points in the paint for Guinea. Oh, rattles home. Long 2 for Tavares. Diaby kicks it to the wing. That one's off right for Dumbuya. Oh, lovely shot fake inside, and the score for Joel Almeida is good. He has been a spark since he's come in off the bench, Joel Almeida. The veteran knows how to score, though, double digits, 5 out of the 7 previous games that he's played in these qualifiers. Foul's going to be called on Gomes. Yeah, the shot fake draws them in. Smart play from Drane. First foul on Gomes. Plenty of discussions between the Cape Verde players at the moment. They don't seem happy. First is missed from the free throw line, and it's interesting because it's probably the brightest phase of play for Cape Verde in this game. It's still not at the level they've been at for a lot of these qualifiers, but they've come back from double-digit deficit, and they now trail just by 4 points with a chance to trim that down by even more now. Joel Almeida is going to draw the foul. I think it's on Mara. That will be his third. It is. That is a problem for Coach Zečević, and yeah, Mara just caught that first step from Almeida, put him on the back foot. Needed to really retreat rather than try and step across the driving lane. They're going to leave Mara in the game, though. That's a risky strategy by Coach Zečević. And the easy little finger roll is good for Williams Tavares. Mara along with the two. Oh my goodness. Who owns the paint? Guinea own the paint right now. Dene just with the power. And Cape Verde are not stopping them getting whatever they want. Deep, deep down inside the key. Almeida misses this time. Cape Verde getting some good looks, though. That's important for them after the start they've had in the game. Another offensive rebound for Guinea. And the Jenga tower falls to the floor. Hopefully no players hurt. Doesn't look like they are. Everyone back on their feet. Good sportsmanship there. We're going to see a change for Cape Verde as even Almeida will come back in. Let's have a look at the melee down in the paint. Players getting dragged to the floor. And whilst Guinea hold a lead, Coach Zečević will be relatively happy. His team entered these qualifiers as underdogs. They certainly entered today's game as underdogs, but they have absolutely been equal to the challenge today. C moves it back to Conde. The shot clock is incorrect at the moment, so they're just going to make a quick correction to it. Officials just in conversation with the game commissioner. Sideline ball for Guinea, though. That jump ball situation, the possession arrow pointed in favour of Guinea. Chance for them to try and extend their lead a little. C drives inside, nice pass. Goes up, tough play yet again from Guinea. This time it's Alpha Kaba with the score. Guinea are just getting points after points from the paint. Mendoza hits the three. Sorry, Almeida even hits the three. Joel Almeida really coming in and doing an amazing job for Cape Verde, coming off the bench and providing them with that spark offensively. Almeida has done a really good job for Coach Truvada. Not sure where Cape Verde would be without his veteran leadership right now. Guinea with possession on the side again as Almeida's called for the first foul. Bambuya comes back out to the top, picks the dribble up. Conde fakes the little jumper, has to grab it. Another offensive rebound for Guinea. Cape Verde lucky to get away with it again this time. Oh, and the foul will be called as C hacks away at Williams Kavash. Let's look at the replay. It's not a pretty thing. Yeah, I'm not sure that Abdoulaye C had any other intention of any way he could stopping Cape Verde from scoring. Williams Tavash will head to the free throw line. 3:26 left in this second quarter. It's been a little bit more of a stop-start second quarter. The first 10 minutes was free flowing. Both teams trying to find their form and being a little bit more relaxed with the way they played. Things have certainly tightened up here in the second quarter. I think maybe it's become a little bit more evident to Cape Verde that they're going to be in a battle today for the win. Guinea might not be able to make it to the World Cup, but they are not going to lie down and just give Cape Verde the win. Joel Almeida will draw another foul. This time from Fofana. Yeah, a little shot fake was enough to draw Fofana out too quickly. No way he was going to be able to retreat from that one. Guinea in the penalty. That will send Joel Almeida to the line. The ball is wet again, and a flurry of towels are thrown onto the floor from the Cape Verde bench. Just trying to clear some of the sweat off the ball. As Ivan Almeida does the ball maintenance for us. Joel Almeida now with the free throws. 64% in the 7 games that he's played in these qualifiers. It's the first of his 2. But he is just a flat-out scorer. Averaging almost 11 points a game. Gets both to go from the free throw line. And Cape Verde within a single point now as we enter the final 3 minutes of this first half. Cape Verde still sitting in the zone defense. Once again, Guinea go inside, and once again, Guinea get a bucket. Cheikh Condé this time with the softest of right hands. 14 points now for Condé. Oh, and the 3 ball is good for Bettino Gomes. C picks up his dribble. Good spacing here from Guinea. That's making Cape Verde have to work very hard defensively. For once Condé misses. We have a tied ball game here in Luanda. Cape Verde 36, Guinea 36. Chance for Cape Verde to take the lead. Talash fades away too far. And Guinea bring it up over the half, a chance to regain their lead. Condé steps through. Oh! Is there anything that Cheikh Condé can't do today? He is absolutely everything for Guinea right now. But he's going to have to earn his points from the free throw line instead. Timeout's been called here on the floor. What a game. Absolutely breathless in Luanda. It's Cape Verde 36, Guinea 36 as we enter the closing stages of this first half. Let's jump into the Guinea huddle, hear what Coach Zečević has to say.
Stay, cover, in the middle. We play 2 free zones, okay? Bebeto, Dauda, Pablo, the shelf. Stand 1 step back. You understand? Take 1-on-1, do defense without foul.
It's going to be a battle of the zones then, as Guinea are going to come out into a 2-3 zone. Exactly the same as Cape Verde has put their way. They're going to challenge Cape Verde to try and shoot through them, shoot over them, if they can. It's a reasonable challenge. Cape Verde shooting just 28% before today's game from outside. It's now saying to their opponents, how are you going to beat us? If you are going to beat us, you're going to have to shoot the ball very well today. There'll be free throws as we come back to the floor, as Condé is at the line looking to extend his 14 points. Misses the first of the two, though. Cheikh Condé has done pretty much everything so far for Guinea. Certainly on track to have his best game of the qualifiers. Previously, 16 points, 12 rebounds against Uganda was his qualifiers high, but tell me he's not going to surpass that today. He's already on 15 points and 5 rebounds, so unless something huge happens, he will have his qualifier high performance today. Guinea have a single-point lead. Can Cape Verde break this zone defense? Joel Almeida knocked away. Foul called, though. I think that one is on Dramé. Let's have a look at the replay. Yeah, absolutely. Dramé just needs to step across rather than reach across. And in fact, Fofana called for the foul. Maybe it was a take-your-pick situation for the officials. To the line goes Bettino Gomes. It's the first to tie the game. 1 minute 26 left in this first half. And hits the second. This is Cape Verde's first lead of the game. 18.5 minutes in, and they haven't led it yet. How will Guinea react? This is probably the biggest question right now. How do Guinea react to not being in control anymore? They put the 3 ball up. That one's heavy. Almost one back, though, but it'll be Guinea ball. Poor execution there from Bettino Gomes. Kaba comes back out with it. Oh, that's a poor pass, really, from Fofana. Should have just gone to the basket, and that's the face from Kovacevic. I think that tells you all you need to know, and the assistant coaches in the background pretty clearly signaling, take the shot. Got the space, take the shot. Final minute now of this first half here in Luanda. We expected it to be quite a battle between these two teams, even though Cape Verde entered the game as favourites. We knew Guinea went back down, but the 3 ball rains down, this time from Ivan Almeida. Pass down low. Foul's going to be called on Bettino Gomes. Yeah, look at the hands all day long. Could have called it about 4 times over, to be honest. And I think that was just Gomes saying, I'm not happy letting him receive the ball this slow. I'd rather give the foul up. They had one to give. They're now in the penalty. 7 left on the shot clock. Fofana way high off the glass. Shot clock violation, so it's going to be a Cape Verde ball. And this will be the final play of the first half. Cape Verde will head to the locker room with a lead, and it's not much of a lead, but for Coach Chukwuada, he'll be happy, because I'm not sure the way this first half has gone, he would have potentially expected them to have a lead. They were down by double digits at one stage. They're going to head to the locker room with some form of a lead. How big will it be? 3 ball goes up. Oh, what a way to close out the first half for Cape Verde. Is history in the making here this weekend. Even Almeida nails the 3 on the half-time buzzer. And Cape Verde have a game-high 7-point lead right now. Half-time score here in Luanda. Cape Verde for following the qualifiers as well as the World Cup later this year. Second half action underway here in Luanda in Angola. Game day 10 of these World Cup qualifiers. Cape Verde against Guinea. We're at the half. And my goodness me, that is the way for Cape Verde to start the second half. They hit the 3 ball. They extend their lead out to a game-high 10 points now. And that sends the challenge out to Guinea. It's time for them to step their game up or they are going to get washed away. A turnover. And Cape Verde really could run all over this game. Almeida, a little flat on the trajectory from Joel Almeida. Can Guinea break down Cape Verde's defense? They have struggled. Shot no good there from Kaba. Followed up by Condé, but Guinea come away empty-handed. Javier. Ah, poor pass, intercepted with ease. Oh, and the poster! That is a nasty, nasty poster from Abdoulaye C. That will get Guinea hyped. Can that ignite them in this second half? Javier. Oh, cool, calm, collected. Jeff Javier. Travelling violation going to be called on Zame. Not the start to the second half that Coach Zečević will have wanted. Cape Verde really did hit their peak at the back end of that first half, and it was for Guinea to come out and try and extinguish some of the heat that Cape Verde had brought to the game. But if anything, the flames have grown a little here. Good defense though by Guinea. That will provide them with the foundation they need. C, charge foul. Barrels through. Was fully fixed on where he was going to pass the ball to. Yeah, good stand by Gomes. Javier now brings it up over the half. Closely guarded by Diaby. Javier, another 3 ball, and he hits back-to-back threes. They cannot give him that much space. He will punish you every time. And now Cape Verde's lead is up to 14. Oh, who else would get them back into the game and would rally? And Sheikh Condé. No real surprise that it's him that's coming out with the big play here to try and stop the rock for Cape Verde. No, in fact, it's Gelamea. At the line for the bonus as well. This is a big play. Doesn't get the shot to go, and Cape Verde will look to build their lead again. Almeida, corner 3. Cooled off a little in the second half. Joel Almeida. Oh, nice spin along the baseline by Drané. Coronel called for the foul. Coach Travada just doing a little bit of an emergency coaching session on post defenses. Foul is called on Colonel. The first from the line is good for Ousmane Dramé. Doesn't get the second to drop though. That's a big rebound from Kevin Gomes. Oh, behind the back. Throws the lob, but no one flying for that one. And Guinea will come the other way. And Dramé gets the score, and Guinea refused to go away right now. Cape Verde trying to put Guinea away early in this second half, and they will not back down from the battle. Colonel fakes the three. Abdoulaye Sy bats it out of bounds. Reads the passing lane well, but couldn't quite hold on to it. Can coach Zečević craft a way back into this game for Guinea? What's the call? Offensive foul, I think. An illegal screen is going to be called. On Patino. Gomes, I think. Guinea within 9. It looked like Cape Verde were going to really open their lead up. They haven't. Are Guinea going to make them pay? It's certainly not going to be for a lack of crashing the offensive boards. This time Fofana putting the pressure on to Kevin Gomes. Baseline ball for Guinea. 9-point lead for Cape Verde. Sy back to the top. Condé. Good ball movement here by Guinea. It's not going to pay off though. Lob pass, intercepted. It would have been a beautiful play from Almeida if it had landed. But Guinea read it well and just deflected the pass away from the danger zone. Xavier inside. Almeida fakes the three, sidestep, gets it away. That's a pretty strong attempt from Almeida, to be fair. Shot clock running out on him. Had to just get anything up. Sy now to Condé. Inside but stripped. Here comes the fast break from Cape Verde. The defense is good though from Guinea, as it has been for a lot of this evening's game. Fofana that time creating the problems in transition. Oh, behind the back. A little bit of showboating from Guinea. But overall the game has become a little scrappy here in Luanda. Keita, will he get the roll? He won't. And I'm not sure if it's an element of fatigue with these teams. But the game has just descended into a little bit of unstructured basketball right now. Neither team playing to their strengths. Oh, lovely pick and roll, but the finish lets them down. That time Coronel rolling well. Oh, leaves it open. Clear the runway. Here comes Abdoulaye Sy. It's exactly what Cape Verde did. They did clear the runway and he took full advantage. Xavier, long three, is off. Guinea still within 7. Condé for 3. Oh, he rattles it home. Looks like Xavier is a little winded as well. And just like that, Guinea are back within 4 with under 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. Cheikh Condé What can you say about his performance today? Well, it's been huge, like the man himself. 6 from 11 from the field. Really has put in a big, big shift. Sorry, make that 7 from 12. 18 points for him. Let's listen to this Cape Verde huddle.
A única coisa que eu vos peço é que sejamos sérios até o fim. E cumpram aquilo que eu estou a dizer. Jeff, ball, flex. Ivan, bola para ele, flex, vais ficar sozinho. Não arranques tu, senão depois não ficas sozinho. Eu quero te manter para a última bola. Então tem que ser o Jeff a correr, tu vais jogar o end-off e ficas para matar o gajo. Estamos a parar muito cedo. E defender, não, o homem não pode atravessar. Quem é que está cansado? Quem está cansado sai. Dá lugar o outro. Boxe alto e luta, vamos.
Defesa e nós três. 1, 2, 3. Cabeça levantada, não é corrido. Bora.
See some of the frustrations for Coach Truvada, just boiling over a little there, and understandable. His expectations are high for this team, and rightfully so, based on some of their prior performances. They've put in some big, big games. They're not playing near that level right now. But will they make it to the World Cup? If they do, you can follow them on the app. There's the QR code. Feel free to scan that. That will take you to the app store you require to download the official FIBA World Cup app. But 4-point lead now for Cape Verde. Make that a 6-point lead with a cool, calm and composed Ivan Almeida. Keita hands it back to C. Little hesitation. Once again, the lane opens up and Abdoulaye C just doesn't need 2 invites. Give him a glance at the basket and he will capitalize. Gomes now. Mendes gets locked in down low, has to come back out. Shot clock violation for Cape Verde. And that is exactly what Coach Zečević wants. Just an increase in intensity defensively from Guinea. That could really push them back into this game. Coach Zečević, one of those coaches that plays every play with his team. Sweats just as much as the players, gives everything he's got every game. And the players buy into that, they buy into his passion. That one's batted away. Ivan Almeida just cheating on the defense there, trying to front out and steal the ball away. Didn't quite go early enough though. Diaby comes back into the game. C comes out of the game, as does Fofana. Diaby hands it inside now. Three seconds left on the shot clock for Guinea. They're going to have to create something pretty quickly. In fact, they're pushing out to a fresh 14. Guinea will now have time to build. Shot goes up. Oh, that is a monster follow from Keita. Look at the smiles, no surprise there. That would bring a smile to anyone's face. Pass inside, stripped away. Unsportsmanlike foul will be called. And the game, the momentum has swung back to Guinea. They are within 2. They will be heading to the free throw line and they will have possession as well. Kevin Gomes called for the unsportsmanlike, completely unnecessary. Teammates having a conversation with him. Other end of the floor though, Mala misses the first of his 2 free throws. Sideline ball now for Guinea. Gomes will go to the bench. No real surprise that Trovoada takes him out of the game, brings in Coronel instead. Ball inbounded. 2-point ball game in favor of Cape Verde. Five seconds for Guinea to work with now. Step back jumper, way short and way off target. Foul's called. Diaby called for the foul. Smart play by Williams. Tavares drawing that foul. He'll head to the free throw line for 3 free throws. And he rattles home. Sorry, it's the bonus. Oh, that is a huge play from Tavares. It's the 3-pointer and the bonus. Cape Verde's lead now out to 5. A little over 90 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. A little bit of confusion at the moment here in the arena. Over the scoreboard. Coach Trovoada just wanted to check it's right. It is. Stolen away by Cape Verde. Is it time for them to reassert themselves on this game? It looks like it is. There's the follow for Kenete Mendes. Low post feed now. Oh, and that's a poor pass really from Ousmane Dramé. Foul will be called as both teams try and exert themselves physically right now. That foul called on Williams Tavares. Under a minute left in the third quarter. Coach Zečević wants a sportsmanlike foul calling. First is good from the line, and this is the small differences that make a difference in these games. Six-point lead for Cape Verde. They'll be happy because Guinea have really been in the ascendancy in the last 2 or 3 minutes. What's the call? 2 shots awarded to Williams Tavares. Dauda Conde wasn't originally on the original team sheet submitted, but he's on the floor now, called for the foul. And it's just the little shake of the shoulders from Tavares that is enough. Back at the line for the second, and this really is a good test for Cape Verde. Do they have the composure to close these games out? Because if they are going to make it to the World Cup, composure is one thing they will need. That is for sure. They will be challenged and tested by the best in the world. Condé. Foul called on Mendes. Daouda Condé will head to the line for 2 shots. It's the first of his 2. And for Guinea, they really do need to maximise their opportunities. Foul's going to be called on Coroneles. A tough play once again from Drané. Back to the free throw line again. This time it is Drané. Hits the first of his 2, and this is how Guinea are going to fight their way in this game, and they know if they can stay within single digits, take that down to the business end in the 4th quarter, and they do have a chance. They're in with a real chance of causing the upset here. Evan Almeida now slowing things down. About a 5-second differential between the shot clock and the 3rd quarter game clock. Almeida has it knocked away. He's only going to have 6 seconds to work with. Almost drops it out of bounds. Worst of all, he gives it away. Oh, there's the flush. This time, Alpha Kaba with the flush to close out the quarter. And Guinea are back within a point. Here he comes, clearing out, throwing down. End of the 3rd quarter here in Luanda. See the frustrations from Cape Verde. They didn't want this game to be this close, but with 10 minutes left on the game clock, it's Cape Verde 62, Guinea 61.
É na defesa, não bloqueamos, estamos a dar a segunda bola, não estamos a fechar o meio, não estamos a defender, é na defesa. João, aí vai. Ei, vamos jogar. Horns, flex, flex, transição. If you have vantagem in transition, move the ball for him. Go away. Vamos correr. Hey, hey, estamos muito confortáveis. Vamos defender homem a homem. Vamos homem a homem, vamos defender. Ei, você te pressiona, brother. Você deixa a bola entra muito fácil.
Unfortunately, we are struggling with some of the sound in the timeout, sorry, in the quarter huddle with Guinea. But they're looking pretty relaxed, but there is no pressure on them. The pressure is starting to take its toll on Cape Verde, though. Every time they look to push away from Guinea, Guinea just find a way back into the game. They slowly plug away. Their defense leads to offense, and just like that, Guinea are back within a single point now of Cape Verde. 10 minutes left on the clock. This one is fully in the balance. Remember, Cape Verde trying to book their first ever spot at the FIBA World Cup. That's what's on the line in these games this weekend. Conde inbounds to Diaby. Good defense by Cape Verde. Backdoor cut by Conde, and the score. Sheck Conde continues to impress. 20 points and 8 rebounds for him. Biggest performance in the qualifiers by a long, long way, Sheck Conde. Joel Almeida shaping up at the top. Hesitation, spin move, lovely handoff. Oh, rejected. Conde doing it big at both ends. Phenomenal defense there from Sheck Conde. Inside, and the score is good. Abdoulaye C going on the baseline. He's pumped, and Guinea are in the lead. Tavares now hands it away. Korahe comes up short. That is not the shot that Cape Verde want. Out in transition. What's going to be called a travelling violation is going to be called, and more worryingly, Alpha Kaba hobbles away. Might be just a case of knock knee as he went through the paint. Let's have a look at a replay. A very weird play there. Tavares just slipping in the lane. And Kaba catching himself on the way through. He's not comfortable. Out comes the magic ice spray. Freeze that knee out if you can. For feeling he just made contact with someone else's knee. Supremely painful at the time, but doesn't thankfully cause any long-term damage. Guinea's lead is at 3. 8:36 left on the game clock. Cape Verde's hopes of going to the World Cup rest in the balance this weekend, and they certainly wanted to get off to a good start here. Ball down into the low post. Mendes comes back out now to Tavares. Behind the back, Almeida almost travels, kicks it to the corner. Oh, and that's a big shot. That shows some composure. The pressure is only going to increase as the clock ticks down. That one ties the game here in Luanda. Almeida now up to 8 points. Diaby comes back out. Shot away in time. No, it's not. Shot clock violation, and Guinea just got a little lost on that offensive possession. Didn't really know what they were running. And that is frustrating for the players and coach Zecic. Zecevic has done a great job in this game. Put a game plan down. His team have executed it well. But will it be enough to get them the win? A wing 3, too heavy. Dreme gets the rebound, hands it out to C, who looks like he's recovered. Pass inside, that's a tough shot from Keita. The game still tied at 65s. Foul is on the floor, I think, by Keita. First foul of the quarter from either team. Yeah, just reaching in, yeah, absolutely on the floor. That one got called very early. Keita's first foul. 3 minutes gone in this final quarter, and there's nothing separating these teams. Vash now at the top. Pulls up, long two, nails it. You have a feeling that he is happy to take his team on his shoulders in the critical moments. Oh, lovely pick and roll, but the finish isn't there for Keita. Executed to perfection, with the exception of that finish. Joel Almeida has it batted away as he tries to skip his way through the defense. Ball inbounded now by Cape Verde. Joel Almeida. Oh, the pass is a little heavy. Steps out of bounds. Kenete Mendes just a little bit too far. The pass wasn't quite right from Almeida. Turnover possession, chance for Guinea to come back. Both teams really struggled to look after possession in today's game. Much better interior defense there by Cape Verde. Vash brings it down to the wing. Oh, that is a big, big shot. Bettina Gomes just steps in as cool as you like and hits the big shot. When his team needs him the most, he steps up to the plate, nails the 3-ball. Cape Verde's lead now at 5 points. Coach Zečević, really no choice, has to call the timeout. Let's head into that huddle, hear what he wants to say. Apologies there if you heard any colourful language from Coach Zečević. In the moment, the heat and the passion of battle just spilling over a little, but as we come back to the floor, it's now down to what his team does. They trail by 5, under 6 minutes to play. Can they continue to be the thorn in the side of Cape Verde? Or can Cape Verde hold their nerve? If anything, today's game being such a challenge for Cape Verde sets them up for the other 2 games they have in this qualification window. They'll be steeled by today's game. They'll be battle-hardened by today's game. That will only pay off across the next 2 days. C hands it off. Drive to the basket is good. Once again, Cheikh Conde just getting it done. Really has been phenomenal in today. Tough move to the basket. Oh, lovely pass fake. Throws the defense away. Conde grabs the defensive board though. And Guinea trail by 3 and they have possession as we're about to enter the final 5 minutes of the game. And Abdoulaye C to Keita. Nice spin move. Foul's called on Mendes. Let's have a look. Plants that foot. That's a wonderful spin and almost drop step at the same time. Mendes fouls him. Second foul. First team foul of the quarter, though, I think, for Cape Verde. Oh, Cava almost with the offensive foul there. Keita That's got to be an offensive foul. Absolutely. That's a great stand from Bettina Gomes. Just got his body in the right place, read exactly what Keita was going to do, and takes the charge. Keita heads to the bench with that one. Also going to the bench for Cape Verde is Correa. Palash now comes back the other way. Gets the defense on his back. Too heavy though with the shot attempt, and the foul is called. Let's have a look at the replay. It will be in the battle for the rebound that the foul is called. Not going to see it from that one. Fofana called for the foul, his third. Baseline ball for Cape Verde. Almeida ends up on the floor after contact with Condé. Condé, one of those players that plays the game with a smile on his face. Just pure strength and battle there. It's the right call by the officials, though. Baseline ball once again for Cape Verde. They lead by 3. A little over 4 minutes to play. Shot fake, drive inside. Oh, and that is tough hustle from Bettina Gomes. It is that kind of play that will get Cape Verde to the World Cup. Almeida going a little bit hard. Not appreciated by the opposition, but everything is fine. Exactly 4 minutes left as Almeida picks up his second foul. Do Guinea have anything left in the tank? Are they able to push on one more time? They trail by 5. Cape Verde clearly motivated by that chance of history and getting to the World Cup. That one's come off the foot of Bettina Gomes. A fresh 14 for Guinea to work with. Abdelaziz skips it to the weak side. Fofana wide open. Kaba now looking to drop step his way inside. The defense stays with him the whole way. Foul is called on Mendes. Puzzlement on the call. They're saying he was standing straight up. The officials say no. They're saying that was a foul. That will send Guinea to the line for shots. Kaba trying to come around. Let's have a look at the play. Oh yeah, I think that's understandable, the frustration. Was some contact, but he certainly looked pretty straight up. It'd be interesting to see his footwork though, to see if he was still moving. Alpha Kaba hits the first of his 2, and every free throw is like gold dust right now for either of these teams. It really is. They need to make the most of every opportunity they give them. Shot is made, and a little bit of tempers flaring right now on the floor as Bettina Gomes having a little come together. You see there's a lot at stake. Both teams want to come away with the win. And with the fatigue setting in as well, it's understandable. Baseline ball now for Cape Verde. Guinea trail by just 3. Cape Verde will want to close this game out if they can. They don't want to leave it to the final minute. That really is a lottery. Gomes now hands it back to Almeida. Even Almeida. Guinea's defense stays in front. That surely knocks him to the floor, but Guinea come away with it. Oh, what defense on the chase back by Almeida. Cape Verde come back the other way. They've got a 5-on-2 break, and they'll get the score. Mendes gets the score. Coach Zečević is furious on the sidelines. Absolutely furious. The game will proceed. Oh, and it really was. Dreme hitting his own player on the swing, coming back from the dunk, but at the other end of the floor, it doesn't matter. Mendes gets the score. As Cape Verde had a 3-player advantage. Coach Zečević absolutely furious right now. Timeout's been called as we see Dreme receiving attention on the floor. I think it's his left hip that he landed on. Not sure whether it's an impact injury or a potential injury to either the knee or the hip. Or maybe even a little bit of a cramp by the looks of that. The medical team are working on him. Both teams are back at their benches with their coaches. Cape Verde with a 5-point lead. 2 minutes 55 left in the game clock. This game is starting to get a little bit physical. Tempers are starting to fray as the players' fatigue levels and the pressure sets in. Let's hear what Coach Zečević has to say. Keita is back into the game. Under 3 minutes to play. 5-point lead for Cape Verde. Coach Trovoada is certainly being pushed to the edge by his team as they look to fight for what would be a huge win. It would be their 5th out of 8 games. Diaby draws the foul. And that will be the 4th team foul of the quarter for Cape Verde. So he won't be heading to the free throw line now, but both teams, any future fouls will be on the free throw line. Yep. Easy one for the officials, that one. Even Almeida stepping across. Long inbound pass to Conde, to Keita. Tries to feed Cabra in the low post. He wants a little bit of isolation. He's going to try and bully his way in. No, he's going to come out to Conde for 3. No good. Rebound though, Diaby. He misses. The defense did recover well and put a huge amount of pressure on Diaby. I feel like Cape Verde now are going to manage a little bit of the clock as well. Tavares has it stolen away. Kaba, Diaby, Conde. Oh, the lob. Finish isn't there. It looked like he was pushed. Nothing called. That was a 4-on-2 break for Guinea, and they didn't make the most of it. Will that come back to haunt them? Almeida has to come back out. Shot clock to 9. 3 ball goes up, skims across the iron and away. The door is still open for Guinea. Conde, free throw line jumper. No good, gets his own rebound. Goes again, misses again. Will he get it a third time? He won't. Oh my goodness, heartbreak for Conde. He's done so much in today's game, but he can't do it in the clutch, in the big moment. Still a 5-point lead for Cape Verde. There is no way Guinea were gonna let even Almeida get the score there. They were always gonna put him to the line, make him earn his points. 1 minute, 3 seconds remaining. There's the foul on Almeida, take your pick. One of 3 Guinea players could be called for that one. Timeout called here in Luanda. 1 minute, 3 seconds left on the game clock. This one's slipping away from Guinea. Can Coach Zečević draw something up to win him a huge, huge upset? Big moments now ahead for Cape Verde. Can they close the game out? Williams Tavares, 20 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. He'll feel like he's put in enough to get his team the win, but will it be enough? Almeida at the line for free throws. Misses the first. That does leave the door open for Guinea. Even if he makes this one, it's still a 2-possession ball game. If he'd made both, it would have pushed it out to 3. Does hit the second. .103 left on the game clock. Even Almeida putting it in as well. An issue at the moment with the table. More clarification needed here. In fact, they're going to make the change as Arathan Kaba comes in. Shot fake. Stolen away. That's a huge play. Will that be enough? No, it's going to be stolen back. No, it's not. They spill the potential steal. Joel Almeida slows it down. It's all about game management now. Surely the win is Cape Verde's. Looks like it will be. Diaby slumps to the floor. They've given so much today, Guinea. But is it all going to be a little too short for them to come away with the win? Heartbreak, really. They have put in a huge game. But Cape Verde have just held their nerve in these tough moments. And that may see them across the line. Back out now to an 8-point lead. They need to get shots up early if they're going to be credible. They're not pushing the tempo quick enough. Foul will be called on Mendes. Completely unnecessary. You see the reaction from Coach Truwada. He just didn't need his player to commit the foul. Just stand. That was a naive play, really, from Canete Mendes. Back to the bench goes Arathan Kaba. At the line is Conde. First of his two is good. Is the door still open? The way this game's gone, I'm not writing it off until I hear the final buzzer and see the final score. Conde misses a second though. That's a tough rebound from Gomes. Another from him. Foul called on Abdoulaye C. Back to the line, head Cape Verde, trying to put some icing on this win. 12.9 seconds to go, and Coach Truwada and his coaching staff and his players and the fans can potentially start to breathe a little easier as they look like they are moving on to picking up the win. Just 9 seconds remaining. Cape Verde will come away with the win and take a very, very big step towards World Cup qualification. Still 2 games ahead of them, but this is a huge win for Cape Verde here today. Final score in Luanda is Cape Verde 78, Guinea 70. Cape Verde have been made to work so hard here today by Guinea. So much respect for this Guinea team. They came with no chance of making to the World Cup, but that did not stop them. They put in a hell of a shift, pushing Cape Verde all the way to the wire. A lightning start for Guinea, and Cape Verde battled their way back into the game, but they were never truly able to shake Guinea off. Here's your shooting stats from the game, and you do have to say it was the outside perimeter performance from Cape Verde that really got them the win in the end. 36 of their 78 points coming from downtown. Guinea won the rebounding battle. They had more assists, but neither team will be happy with the turnovers. 20 for Cape Verde, 22 for Guinea. Here are the top scorers. Conde led all scorers with 23. Tavares was the leading scorer for Cape Verde with 20. Well, it's time to sit back and enjoy some of the highlights from the second half. We can all catch our breath after what has been a pretty breathless encounter between two very, very tough teams. Cape Verde eventually coming away with that 8-point win, but they trailed by 14 in the first quarter. It was a huge effort by Cape Verde to battle their way back in, and Guinea refused to lie down. Even when they went down big, they did not step away from the challenge. They stayed with the game for the full 40 minutes, almost causing a huge upset here on the way. But Cape Verde pick up what is their 5th win in these qualifiers. That puts them to a 5-3 record and still firmly keeps them in the hunt for a World Cup qualification spot with 2 games left to play. So leading the way for Cape Verde was Williams Tavares. He had 20 points, 3 rebounds and 5 assists, but 3 other players in double digits. Bettina Gomes was on 19 points, 1 rebound shy of a double-double. Even Almeida had 16 points, 7 rebounds and 5 steals. And then Javier had 12 points as well. As for Guinea, well, they lent heavily on Cheikh Conde. He had his biggest game of the qualifiers. 23 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists and 2 steals. 3 other players notching up the double digits. Ousmane Dramé ended with 14 points and 6 rebounds, and both C and Kaba with 10 points. Both these teams still have 2 games ahead of them this weekend, though. For Cape Verde, they have a monumental game tomorrow when they take on Angola. They'll close out on Sunday with a game against Côte d'Ivoire. As for Guinea, their game tomorrow is against Nigeria, whilst they will finish their campaign, their qualifiers, and their part of this World Cup on Sunday against Uganda. But what a game we have had here in Luanda. It's been phenomenal from start to finish. Both teams giving everything, putting on a real show. Here is the table as it stands at the moment with one game left to play here in Group E. Côte d'Ivoire top of the table, Cape Verde in second, Angola in third, Nigeria fourth, Guinea and Uganda in fifth and sixth. The top four fighting it out for those qualification berths. This is the qualifiers as it looks at the moment. Still 3 spaces available in Europe, 5 available in the Americas, 3 up for grabs here in Africa, and only 1 still available in Australia. What a road to the World Cup it is. What a road to the World Cup it has been. A weekend full of action across the world. And we have had an amazing game here in Luanda in Angola between these two.